Hey ladies, it's Mickey. I know the lighting sucks in here. Sorry, it's nothing I can do because I can't get up. I'm hooked up to a monitor. You see that? So yeah, it is Monday. No, Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday, um, the 7th, and it's 9 o'clock. So I'm waiting for breakfast to actually come. But I wanted to record since nobody's in here and my husband went to go get breakfast for himself. Um, Things were pretty rough last night. My kidney was acting up really bad. Whether it's like kidney pain, some people said that sometimes that's actually considered like labor pain. I don't really know. I went in to get my Foley bulb put in, went to the midwife's office. We talked about different options since I was having that pain, and just sort of came up with a plan. So I got the Foley bulb placed in there. My experience with the Foley bulb really wasn't bad at all. It was sort of like when she checked me, checked my cervix. I don't really feel it. Like I feel it, but I'm just like, okay, like there's no pain there. So she put it in. She said I was 1+ dilated and 80% effaced, so that's good. I have a friend who is a labor and delivery nurse back home in Texas, and she's been giving me advice. She's like, really pay attention to your effacement more than your dilation, because you need to be more effaced in order to get that dilation. So that made me feel a lot better that some progress was made between my last appointment. So, yeah. After they put the Foley bulb in, they let us go. They're like, you can either go home and come back tomorrow, or you can go to the mall or go somewhere, go eat dinner, and then come back at 7, and we'll go ahead and get you in. So you can just stay the night here. So we went ahead and decided to come back over here and stay. A lot of it had to do with the fact that we live very far, and if something happened, we didn't want to have to drive all the way back over here. Also, the weather was going to be pretty bad, just like everybody else, so I just went ahead and came back at 7. When we went to the mall, we were walking around, and definitely was having a lot of contractions. It hurt, not hurt, but it was pretty intense. Felt like just menstrual cramps. No, I don't really get those. So actually having those, I was just like, oh, no wonder people hate having their period. Especially if they get cramps. I creeped out a teenager in the mall restroom. She was brushing her hair when I came out of the stall, and all of a sudden I got a really bad cramp and or contraction, and just sort of stood there. I put both of my hands on the counter, and I swayed a little bit, and I was like, oh, and I just moaned and took a breath, and she just looked at me and was like, are you okay? Which is not a normal thing for teenagers to do, because, they're usually just so into themselves, especially when it comes to a stranger. So, so that surprised me, and I just sort of smiled, and I looked over her. I was like, yeah, I just, in labor, just nonchalantly. She said, okay. So then she just slowly put her brush up in her purse, and then she walked out of the restroom without saying anything else. So my husband and I were sort of laughing about that in the car on the way back to the hospital, because we're just like, she probably was gonna call the ambulance or something, saying there's a pregnant lady, in the restroom having a baby or something, So yeah, got here, checked in. I was already assigned a room. They already knew I was coming. I got the midwife suite, which actually has the jacuzzi tub. My nurse last night was amazing. I started having really, really, really bad pains in my kidney again. It was weird. When I was contracting and everything was in the front, I was totally fine. You know, like it wasn't as painful as the one in the back, and it sort of took my mind off of my back. But then once those stopped, I started feeling my back again, and it was horrible. I couldn't handle it. So, and they gave me some sleeping medicine, and they gave me what's it called? They gave me some Tylenol to help with the pain. Unfortunately, about 15 minutes later, I threw up. And I had a Luna bar because I really couldn't eat before. So I had a Luna bar because I was hungry. And that actually came up with the pills. Well, it came up. I don't know if it was with the pills or not. And I called the nurse and she's like, well, unfortunately I can't give you anything because, you know, like we don't know how much is actually still in your system and that would be dangerous. And I'm like, oh no, I totally understand. So, yeah, so I waited around and I eventually fell asleep. Like it kicked in, so yay. I got some sleep last night. And then after that, I woke up again. It was around 4 o'clock in the morning, in pain. And my husband just came over and he started rubbing my back, and I was like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. I need something. I was like, I would be totally fine if it was all in the front and nothing in the back where this is hurting me. So I need something right now. I don't even know. So we called the nurse and she came in and she gave me some more Tylenol and she gave me a heating pad as well, and that put me out for a few more hours. I woke up around 7 and since then I've been doing pretty good. Let's knock on wood on that one. And yeah, just been up because people have been in and out, and waiting for breakfast. My sugar level was at 79. That was at 7:30 this morning. So yay for sugar levels. And I can't remember if I was supposed to take my metformin this morning. I think I am. I think it's my last dose of metformin I'm supposed to take while I'm here. But I'm waiting for my food to come because I don't want to get nauseous again. And I'm also waiting for the midwife to come in. My midwife that I had yesterday has already gone, and that makes me sad because she's the one that I've seen the most, because she's the one that does centering for us. So yeah, you can sort of hear my stomach growling on the monitor. So that's it for now. I don't know when I'm going to be able to post this because, like I said before, the Wi-Fi is not that great here. But yeah, sorry about the lighting. I'm thinking about y'all. Thank you so much for all the words of encouragement. I really appreciate it, and I can totally feel all your prayers and positive thoughts coming this way. I just, yeah, it's crazy. It's craziness. So, talk to y'all later. Bye.